Hello and welcome. So I apologise if there are any teething problems with this video, but it is the return of the Sega Saturn videos, and today I'm going to be pouring a horrible rancid beer, a Carlsberg, and I'm going to be playing Skeleton Warriors, which was released in, it would appear from the game box if it tells me, 1996. So as far as I am aware, Skeleton Warriors was kind of a kind of one of those teenage mutant hero, as we say in the UK, ninja hero, ninja turtle, whatever's, where somebody came along and they're like, we're going to have this new kind of IP, and it's going to have comics and toys and things. And the problem was it came kind of too late. It was kind of, it had all those kind of He-Man vibes and all of that kind of stuff, but it was just far too late to the party. People who, I mean, let's face it, I'm too young to have grown up with He-Man. I did have He-Man toys. Well, I played with them anyway because my brother had them, because he was something like 8 years older, I think. But yeah, this is a game based on Skeleton Warriors, the cartoon. I vaguely remember the cartoon, that's all I'm going to say. So anyway, on to the game. Now, I have seen people bitch and hate on this game, but this is a pretty decent game in my opinion. You've got to kind of play it in a certain way. You've got to realise that you can attack very quickly in the game. You can attack in all directions. What makes this game a little bit unique, apart from the kind of awkward character, a digitised model, I guess, sprite. Sprite's a better word, isn't it? It's more accurate and appropriate. Basically, when you kill an enemy, as you'll see here, you see the little blue thing there? If you don't collect it, they do that. They come back to life, and then you have to kill them again. So you pick up the I don't know, spiky starry kind of orb thing. You can also use them as an attack. See there, you can shoot them out of the end of your sword. And this game's just pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. This is the kind of game that is the reason why I play retro video games. It's a little bit awkward, it's a little bit shitty, but it's just got so much style. And just look at this dude. I mean, look at that chest. I want a chest like that. I don't exactly want to look like this guy, but you know, I want some big ass titties like that. I did say I was pouring myself a beer and playing this game, but fuck off, bats. No, not Batman, fucking bats in this game. Yeah, so this game, at the minute it's pretty dark. It's kind of hard for me to see what's going on. It could just be my TV, it could be the settings that I've got the TV on. I don't really see why they should be different from the last time I played it. Although obviously this time I am running it through the capture device. I'm not sure whether that makes much difference, to be honest. I do apologise for the audio. I'm apologising. The audio could be great, I don't know, but the issue is that I'm kind of using this TV as a PC monitor and to actually play the game at the same time. So I'm kind of multitasking. It's not great. If you've ever used a game capture device, you'll know what I mean. The feed on the PC, you can't actually play using that kind of preview feed because there's some lag on it, so you have another output and you play using that. It has little if minimal lag, and that's how that all works. So trying to get through the first level of this game here is on easy mode, as you might have seen me just make sure earlier. In the options menu, you get through the first level, and at some point there's kind of a weird hover motorbike kind of thing going on. I mean, this is at the minute it's a pseudo kind of 2.5D, pseudo 3D platformer, but it does change up the gameplay style. I can't remember whether it's kind of after 2 or 3 or just a single level. We'll find out. Hopefully I'll get past the first level at least. Be a kind of travesty if not. I think there are some audio glitches that I get with this game. I do get some audio skipping as well from the kind of CD audio. But there are some weird kind of crunchy sounds going on. So bats are really annoying me at the minute because you just can't see them. Concentrating. There we go, is that the end of the first level? I'm going to take a sip of my beer. And I'm actually going to continue pouring it. I'll just drop my controller because I didn't finish. Pour. Yes, I pour. P-O-O-R-E-D'd it because I made a very poor job. Oh, we got a boss. Right, so bosses, I don't remember giving me too much trouble in this game. I'm just spamming this attack here now. There is kind of a little bit of a monkey theme going on in this game. This guy, this creature, it's not an actual monkey, but it is a little bit kind of apish in the way it reacts. It's kind of body movements. Come on. I'm pretty annoyed at the minute that if I get killed I have to restart this. It's made be a big issue. I'm gonna get him. There we go. That's that. And I hold up my sword in victory and stuff. So is it another platforming level? I've only played this game the once before. It was quite a few months ago now. I actually picked up this game for a really decent price on eBay. Kind of the seller had a bit of a sale on. I mean, usually this game goes for about 40 quid on eBay. I managed to pick it up for 20, 25, so that was a pretty decent deal. It's not in the worst condition. I've got it boxed with the manual, so that's pretty cool. I should probably actually talk more about the game while I'm playing it. So the A button, we'll talk about the controls. The A button you can use your sword with. You can use it in multiple directions. You can use it left, right. You can, if you just press it, no, okay. Right, you can use it upwards as well, and you can duck and use it. B is jump, C fires the projectiles, the blue. I'm guessing they're the blue orbs that you pick up. What else have we got? So we've got the Z button. I don't know whether I've ever actually used that attack before. So that is another attack using the blue orb things, but I guess it kind of uses more of them. At least 2. I'm kind of struggling, to be honest, to see the kind of head-up display in the top left corner. I'm struggling to see it because my TV automatically stretches the 4:3 picture into widescreen, so they're kind of really pixelated and shitty. But hopefully it will be in 4:3 on the video feed. Unfortunately, I would have liked to add the kind of webcam feed, the feed you can see me on, outside of the kind of game picture, if you will, but the capture software won't let me do it at the minute. So anyway, what does X button do? That blocks, because this is a game where you really want to block. Oh, quick, get the bloody orbs, you Mongol. And what does X do? X does absolutely fuck all at the minute. So that's good. Pretty decent music in this game. Nice little orchestral theme with a little bit of kind of opera-ish singing going on. Whatever you call that. I'm not an expert on weird movie, game soundtrack type things. Wouldn't ever want to be honest. And yeah, basically the way you play this game is you jump around and you swing your fucking sword around like it's your fucking 12-inch dick. Obviously I'd be an expert in that. Shoulder buttons, they don't do anything. I am so epic at doing videos explaining games and stuff because I'm so good at being like really organised and having everything kind of mentally in a chronological order that makes sense when it's coming out of my mouth as an end product. Of course, being sarcastic. What the hell is wrong with you? These videos are shit while you're watching. Fuck off, doggy. At the minute, I'm kind of thinking probably the best strategy with this game is to save up your projectile attacks for the end boss. I mean, you could waste some on green dude. The green dude kind of reminds me of the Terminators in RoboCop versus Terminator, like in the later levels on the old Mega Drive. Obviously not the Super Nintendo, because fuck that. You do have a little bit of a pogoing effect in this game when you kind of attack the enemies in mid-air and you kind of kill them and it makes you bounce up, or, well, I say kill, just kind of hit them and you bounce up. Fuck off, you fucking twat. Fucking arsehole. Piss off. Difficulty in this game's pretty easy, to be honest. Oh, we have some FMV. Look at the super 4K quality. And now we're gonna ride the bike, which is fun. Not. It's not too bad actually. I was expecting the bike sections to be really bad, but from what I remember they are pretty controllable. The loading screens aren't very good. The loading screens are actually kind of worse than the digitised graphics of the main game, which is saying something. So here we go. Frame rate not astonishing. What do we do here? We can move. Can we speed up somehow? I can't remember. We have to collect orbs. Do we have to collect them, or do we have to collect them to keep ourselves alive? Is this the point that we actually have to kind of avoid their damage? But it's pretty slow at the minute. Do we speed up some? Oh, we have missiles. There's no music. There probably should be music, but like I say, I do get some audio glitches and stuff with this game. Nothing that really affects the actual gameplay though. Should hopefully get to the end of this. Still very slow. Don't remember it being this slow. It might just be that the later levels are a bit faster. Speeds up gradually as we go along. Don't hold me to that. I'm probably completely incorrect. Sure, is that weird, crunchy, horrible, awful sound. Like, it sounds like a punch sound effect from an 8-bit cartridge game like NES or something. No, actually, it sounds like fucking something the Spectrum had made. I'm beginning to think that's not actually an audio glitch and it's how it's supposed to sound, which is pretty fucking bad if that's the case. I can't remember. I'm sure there was some dynamic in this game where I'm actually kind of doing this to kind of collect for the next section, so I don't know whether there's going to be a big boss battle. I may be remembering incorrectly. I'm not 100% sure. Get those things, and not really sure what all of the orbs do. Is that the end of that? I think it is. We didn't die. Hooray. And we are on to Crystal Cave. Epic. God, I can drink more beer because it's quite a long load screen. With the whole disc rock debacle and trying to kind of, what would be the word, flash the action replay with the pseudo Sankai so I can play backups, I did adjust the potentiometers on the laser of this console, so that may be why it's just frozen and I can't. Oh, no. We're going to get the game or we're going to get the Saturn CD player. Okay, crunch in. What the? Was that a cutscene of some sort? Can we skip this? All I can see is black. No. Well, I guess you kind of had a sample of Skeleton Warriors. It's like the good old days where I try to play games and epically fail as usual. Usually the reason why I stopped making videos. So yeah, that was Skeleton Warriors for the Saturn. I'm just going to slap the disc tray open and close it quickly, see if that makes any difference. What's it doing? Can we get this video back alive? Can we get it working? I've now got the disc out of the tray. I'm just giving it a quick dust down. I mean, usually the Saturn would go back to its kind of boot area, its CD player screen. It's not done that when I've opened the disc tray, so that's kind of weird. Hopefully the Saturn is still functional. And so back to full screen me, unfortunately. So I thought it would be kind of fitting given the whole disc rot thing on the channel recently, just to show you kind of the copy of Skeleton Warriors I've got. It's only going to be a brief me showing you because I'm not going to get lights out and hold the disc up to the light or anything like that. Where did I put the disc? The disc is in the console. I took it out and put it back in because I'm an idiot. So yeah, the disc, you're not really going to be able to see it. It's not in bad condition. It's pretty decent. The horrible pattern there you can see is the Artex on my ceiling. It's a horrible kind of plastering if you don't know. But overall, the disc is in pretty good condition. I wouldn't say mint, it's got scratches on it and things, but nothing deep. And if I hold it up to the light, which you're not going to be able to see, there are no pinholes in it. So what we can take away from this is that unfortunately, even if you say go to a shop, I mean a shop, you might have some sort of money back guarantee or whatever, but say if you go to a car boot and buy something like this and you pay top dollar, you pay 35-40 quid for it, which is the going rate. You can hold it up to the sun, look for pinholes, you can look at the disc and it seems fine, but the game won't actually run perfectly, unfortunately. It's just one of those things with gaming. I mean, I've got a few games like this that don't kind of run properly. Like I say, I've had audio glitches with this game. The Carlsberg wants to speak right now. Dirty Carlsberg. But yes, I have quite a few games like this in the collection. I imagine anybody who collects retro games does, where you just have problems. Sometimes it'll load a level, sometimes it won't. Like I say, I've recently adjusted the potentiometers on the laser of the Saturn, and kind of the laser is probably edging on the overpowered at the minute. It could probably do with less millivolts, whatever. I pretend I know what I'm talking about. I kind of do, but I don't. But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So I could probably do with winding that down a bit back into spec. So yes, what we can take away from the whole disc rot debacle is, if you're gonna select, Saturn to collect, rapping and ting, then you should kind of know that it goes with the territory that not all of the games that you buy are going to work all of the time. So you got to have that kind of I want a physical copy of something mentality, and in the back of your head you got to be thinking, well, I might need to emulate some of these games because they don't actually work when I get them home or when I receive them through the post or whatever. Some people will sell you a game honestly thinking that it's fully working because I played it for 5 minutes. You just saw me play like 15 to 20 minutes of Skeleton Warriors, and then it took a dump all over itself. So that's what we can take away. You can never be 100% sure whether a game's going to work by looking at it. But anyway, that is a Return of the Saturn videos. Let me know what you think if you like this shit video I just did. Thanks for watching, and I'm out of here. I'm going to drink more beer and eat a goddamn massive kebab. Oh yeah.